What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people been asking me about YoungPappy. I've been getting that a lot, man. A lot of people wanted me to explain what went on with YoungPappy. I'm kind of confused by that because there's so many stories on the internet about YoungPappy. I'm not gonna lie, he was a dope lyricist. I don't really consider that drill, even though it was a lot of drill beats and he was dissing and telling gritty stories, but he kind of was a lyricist when you really think to his music. It was a lot of things about YoungPappy though that was kind of wild. I thought he was real tough and aggressive. A lot of people been asking me to take him to the board, so we're gonna bring him to the board. Before we do this, I want everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We almost at 20,000 subscribers. I know that's crazy to believe. We've been working real hard on this, so I appreciate the love. Make sure you hit the like button too. Now, if you ain't rocking with the like button, then you can hit the dislike button too. Any way you do it, I'm okay with it. Nah, I'm just fucking around. But we're going to take Pappy to the board today, and we're going to break down YoungPappy. A lot of people wanted me to do this. So, first thing I noticed with YoungPappy, when I got to researching him and doing what I was doing, I noticed that he was real family orientated. The only people it seemed like he cared about was like his brothers and his group, his team, his squad. So a lot of them kind of rose up through what YoungPappy was doing. You know, I heard of the PBG Chemos, the PBG Lil Shans, the PBG Spazzes. I never would have heard of these guys if it wasn't for YoungPappy. So I think he left a good legacy. One of the first things I noticed about this guy though was he was entangled into a beef with people out north. He was in a real beef with people out north where he was from. I noticed when I got on the internet, it was a lot of dissing. He was dissing a lot of people. He was smoking a lot of dead ops. And I'm not going to lie, normally when you do that, it's the type of energy that come around you. If you speak that tough guy shit going to follow you. I noticed that though, that he was beefing with a lot of people up north. He was smoking on ops and all kind of shit. And he had a beef with this crew called Day Day World. I noticed that. Now remember, I interviewed a few people from Day Day World, like Gualamane, a few more people I done interviewed from out of there. Shout out 1212 ENT baby, I believe. A lot of people from that area, but he was beefing with Day Day World in other sets. So I don't want to just say Day Day World. He was beefing with Day Day World in a lot of sets. I noticed though, one thing I noticed when I got to doing my research was somebody tried to kill YoungPappy. He had an attempt on his life. I believe it was in February of 2014 at a McDonald's. Somebody opened fire, blah, 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 and tried to take his life, right? Unfortunately, he got away. You know, Pappy was lucky, man. He got away. He didn't get hit. But a 17-year-old boy ended up getting killed at a McDonald's when that happened. So we're going to go 17-year-old gets killed in a drive-by aimed at Pappy. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure that 17-year-old who died, family is not happy with the fact that YoungPappy was around that boy. You know, what demons YoungPappy had following him kind of jumped out and took that boy life, you know, as sad as that was. People tried to attack Pappy for that shit, but Pappy felt like it wasn't his fault. You know, he was just living regular life. People got to shooting and killed the innocent person. You can't really blame Pappy. That was his feelings towards this. A couple months later in July, he was walking down a block out north and somebody seen him and blah, 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 blah. Again, it was another shooting, another attempt on his life. Somebody tried to assassinate him. This time, he ran and got away. He didn't get hit again. It's the second attempt on his life. He didn't get hit. The first attempt, a 17-year-old died. The second attempt, he didn't get hit, but another man died at a bus stop, a photographer. So a man died at bus stop in a drive-by aimed at Pappy. Again, okay? So this is the second time it was an attempt on his life, and he got away, but somebody else got killed. This was a guy who had nothing to do with the gang banging, the street shit, nothing. He was just standing at a bus stop, probably on his way to work, living his life, got caught up in some bullshit and lost his life. So Pappy had 2 attempts on his life, and 2 people ended up dying. I noticed that. Then I noticed on the internet, he was involved with a lot of GD sets. He was even cool with FBG. It's rumors that he dissed L.A. Capone. Okay? He dissed L.A. Now, I don't believe that. I believe this is fake because I had a chance to interview PBG Chemo. PBG Chemo told me this never happened. So I believe PBG Chemo because he's disrespectful and he ain't trying to hold shit back. A little time after Pappy died, he got close friends.